has forced Meg to separate by flirting openly with newly divorced polo player Ashley at an event. He had enough of her lying, took it on the chin with the Oprah interview and the early wedding crap. Apparently she was trying to make their love story look more romantic. Netflix and the book discrepancies are so blindingly obvious they raised it with the dastardly duo and have the caveat in place that this came from their own mouths, so it's not their issue of their backlash, but one of Harry and Meghan's own making. Haz is starting to essentially leave her to her own devices and won't be attending the Women's Award nonsense with her. So sick of the lies, moaning when nobody gets back to her, and the attitude she throws around when she has too many calls to take. How she treats their staff, etc. And there's no rush to be at home at any given time. Arguments have gone from screaming matches to low volume pure anger, and they're closer to divorce than ever before. Also, flirting openly with newly divorced polo player at an event. A month ago, Harry participated in a polo match in Colorado without Meghan Markle, who stayed home to look after her young children Archie and Lilibet. On that occasion, the prince posed with his team for official photos, embracing the only player. It seems that the confidential gesture was not much appreciated by his wife. To unleash jealousy in Meghan Markle would have been just the photo shared on the profile of Instagram, Aspen Polo Club, which portrays Harry next to the polo player, while with the hand that raises his mouth he hugs her on the shoulder and she reciprocates by encircling his waist. Sources close to the couple revealed that Meghan, she repented of his decision to stay home. The close presence of another woman seems to her husband not to have liked it, and then to an event as significant with the prince as the polo match that will have reminded him of his glorious past at court when he was called His Royal Highness. That girl is none other than Ashley Busch. Kurt Busch's wife has filed for divorce from the NASCAR star, saying in court documents obtained by TMZ Sports their marriage is irretrievably broken. Ashley Busch filed the docs in Florida on May the 9th, and in them she alleged Kurt committed a torturous act. She didn't expound on the allegation. Ashley also wrote in the docs that the 43-year-old driver demanded she leave the family home by the first week of June. Ashley noted in the documents that the couple, which doesn't have any kids together, did have a prenup. Believes Harry had it moved today after the Prince of Wales, but has left a few days before San Francisco's summit and no hurry to get home. He's not going to Indianapolis as it's too distracting. He's been mad since back from the UK. She's the reason that he wasn't on a flight with the Wessexes and the Yorks to Scotland the day the Queen died. Meg tried the usual gaslighting techniques, so he thought that it was his fault, but didn't buy it. Once back, Meg wanted edits to book and Netflix to include edits re the death of the Queen. Harry and Netflix and Penguin all agreed edits would make proper ending to both. But once editing Meg wanted more edits, she doesn't listen. She continues to tell lies in the podcast. The Duke has distanced himself from the podcast, but when confronted with the book and the Netflix documentaries, Harry exploded. One source said, doesn't know how to divorce but seems closer than ever, as at a recent polo event, Harry was seen flirting with recently divorced polo player. Sources say it's no real facts,